you for another exciting recipe, and this time it is a snack dish, again enjoyable any part of the day. I am going to be making my dip-in style spring rolls, and my filling is going to be lamb mince with a few assorted vegetables, and then of course some secret spices to go in there as well. So my pan is heating, and what I have done already is I have cooked off the lamb mince with the onion. So this is just lamb mince with a little bit of oil, some onions that are just left see-through, so I haven't really cooked the onions off that much. You don't need to, but I just wanted my lamb to be cooked, which will speeden up the process. So let's get my lamb mince into my hot pan. So it's simply lamb mince, little bit of oil, and the onions. And this is lamb mince, which has 20% fat, so it's a good quality lamb mince. Of course, the fat in the mince does give flavour. I'm just going to lower the heat a little bit on this. And again, to make the filling, it's quite quick and quite easy, so I'm going to go straight in with the rest of my ingredients. So ginger garlic paste, essential in Indo-Chinese style cooking, and these are Indo-Chinese spring rolls. I mean, they can be veggie spring rolls, you can buy the vegetarian mince, that is also delicious. You can even stuff it with aloo, so potato, or just some mushrooms, some green beans, some bean sprouts, carrots, and just minus obviously the meat. I'm going to go in also with the green chilies and give that a mix. I think I turned it a bit too low now. Okay, so ginger garlic is already in. My lamb mince is pretty much 80% cooked. And then I am going to go in to flavour with some sesame oil. So when I cooked my lamb, it was vegetable oil. Now I'm adding sesame oil for all that great flavour and a nice oriental touch to my spring rolls. So Indo-Chinese style spring rolls, because I am adding a little bit of garam masala, and I have spiced these up. And I'm also going to go in now with some red chilli. Well, let's just go in with all of that. Red chilli, give that a mix together. And I'm also going to go in with my Chinese 5 spice. A lovely sweet and oriental flavour with that one. I'm going to go in with some sweetcorn kernels. Like I said, again, this is one that you can, well, you can put anything into the spring roll really, whatever you have lying around in your fridge. My favourite spring roll, believe it or not, is probably a paneer spring roll. There's just something about grated paneer in a spring roll with bean sprouts. It's a good one for the vegetarians to try the paneer spring rolls. Just replace the lamb mince in this recipe with paneer. Okay, I'm going to go in with the rest of my veg, and this is a ready stir-fry mix that you can buy. It's called bean sprout and veggie stir-fry. It's available from the supermarket, and it's quite convenient because it comes already kind of chopped and cut. You've got bean sprouts in there as well. And now you don't want this filling to be watery, so you're trying to dry out as much of the water as possible. I already drained the lamb mince as well, so once my lamb mince was cooked, I drained it just so that all the water kind of is not there, because I don't want the water when I'm filling my spring roll pastry. I don't want them to get soggy, so I did drain out all the water from the lamb. Okay, that's cooking really well. I'm also going to add at this stage my 15 spice secret garam masala. Well, not secret anymore because I have given the recipe away in my book. There's a recipe, but there's no quantities because my dad didn't let me put those in. Okay, I'm going to go in with some soya sauce, and you can put a less salty soya sauce. You get the light one, so you can put that in. I've actually added a dark, just normal soya sauce to this one. So when I do put my salt in, which is going to be just in a few seconds, I'm going to go a little bit easy. Best to taste the filling as well. You can see it's already looking really nice and vibrant, and that lamb mince doesn't have much water left in it at all. There is some water releasing from the veg, but again, once I take this off the heat, I will drain it one more time. And then I'm going to add some fresh chopped coriander. I love coriander, get that all in. And then salt I will put in a little bit to begin with, and then I will test it. Once again, everybody who asks me where can I find the recipes, they're all under my recipe videos. All of them are there, and now obviously on my YouTube channel as well. So do check them out there. Okay, this is actually looking perfectly ready. I've had it on quite a high heat, medium to high heat. So let me just taste this for seasoning. That's perfect. Doesn't need any more salt. Definitely doesn't need any more chili. In fact, that is done. I'm going to cool that filling, and then I'm going to get filling my spring roll pastry sheets. Right, so I've already started to make my lamb spring rolls. I have two made already right here. My filling is nice and cold, exactly how I want it. And to fill the spring rolls, I've got the sheets here, which I've left a damp paper towel over because I don't want them to dry out. So that is really, really important to remember that. So these are ready made. You get them from any good supermarket. They come in frozen. And they're readily available now. And they're called spring roll sheets, pastry sheets. So I put it like this as a diamond shape, not square. I start off as a diamond, and then I put my lamb mince, about a tablespoon's worth, on this side of my pastry sheet. And then what I do is I carefully roll like this, being quite tight. And then when I get to the middle, fold in that side and fold in this side. And then I need my glue, which is a mixture of flour and water, just made into a paste or a glue. So glue-like consistency. And that just helps us to fold everything together. And then again, tightly, as tightly as possible, roll all the way until you get to the end. And it's nice and sealed, and you know that's going to stay nice and intact. So let me show you one more. Okay, so like I said, I don't want these sheets to dry out, so I've just got a damp cloth over them. Okay, so believe it or not, I was taught how to make these by my late aunt Choti. I used to call her Choti, and in their family business they used to make loads of, well, hundreds of spring rolls at one time. And I just remember watching my mum helping Choti and the rest of the family and just wanting to get involved. And that's where I learned how to make spring rolls. She taught me. I just wanted to be involved, and from that day I've never forgotten how to roll up a spring roll. So all the way, so it's nice and tight, perfect. And that is how you make the perfect spring roll. I better get filling and then frying. So I am frying off some of my spring rolls. I managed to fill 18 spring rolls from the mixture, so I guess with the mixture 18 to 20 is what you should be looking at. So these are almost ready to come out of the karai, and they smell delicious. I can't wait to dig in. I'm going to switch off the heat They take about 8 to 10 minutes to fry. And as you can see, they look really, really nice. And those are perfect spring rolls. Just perfect with some sweet chili sauce, or even actually some chutney. I hope you've enjoyed today's recipe of dipping Indo-Chinese style spring rolls, and please do keep watching my recipes, keep following me, and I'll be back soon with more to share with you. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.